Si Congressman Valeriano, mga kababayan ng Maynila, nagpaabot ng proposal. Nanawagan siya sa Supreme Court na kung maaari mag-designate po ng special courts para siyang magdinig o mag-trial sa mga AGK cases po ni Digong in relation po sa kanyang sa war on drugs ng previous administration. Yan po, sabi rito, Manila 2nd District Representative Rolando Valeriano has urged the Supreme Court to designate a special court for hearing cases of extrajudicial killings during the administration of former President Rodrigo Duterte, as well as conduct a trial on him and his supposed co-conspirators. Sabi po niya, on behalf of the Tokang victims and their families, in my district, I stand with fellow Manila Congressman Benny Abante and the Quadcom chairman and members. I suggest niya to the Supreme Court the designation of a special court on Tokang EJ case that will conduct the trials of former President Rodrigo Duterte, his co-conspirators, and the legion of minions who serve as accomplices and accessories. Kaya siguro nagpapanik na pati yung mga minions ni Digong. Kaya po, Duterte at Duterte for President, mga kapatid, kumilos na kayo bago mahuli ang lahat. Napipil na nila, mga kababayan, na palapit ng palapit ang oras, mga kababayan, ni Digong na mapanagot sa batas. Other than yung ICC, ito po may suggestion na si Congressman Valeriano na mag-establish, mga kababayan, ng special courts para itry po si Digong sa mga kasong kinasangkutan po may relasyon sa war on drugs in AG case. Yung war on drugs, mga kababayan, ni Digong, lumalabas peke, booking na booking po sa pagpapatuloy ng hearing kanina ng Quadcom, lalo yung pagtatanong kay BOC Chairman, former BOC Bureau of Customs Chairman Faldon, ginisa po ni Congresswoman Luistro. Ayan ba, pakinggan natin, mga kababayan, yung matinding pagtatanong, ginisa ng todo ni Luistro po, si Faldon.
Still to the BOC, Commissioner Faldon, are you aware of this shipment number MCLU 61881?
I'd like to request Your Honor to please refresh my memory. I cannot remember that now.
MCLU 61881 pertains to the 6.4 billion smuggling of shabu, equivalent to 604 kilos of shabu, in which case Mark Taguba was convicted for smuggling of shabu by the Regional Trial Court. That is MCLU 61881. Kanina po, Commissioner, you said, you admitted with the documents which are being required during importer's accreditation, walang kayang itagong information ang importer sa inyo. Now, the question is, sino po ang importer nitong 6.4 billion na shabu?
Hindi ko na po matandaan, ma'am, kung sino po yung importer niyan. That importation has been
Nagka-amnesia po?
subject of a long court litigation.
I understand, Commissioner, but this is an incident which really shook the BOC, especially during your term. Tama po ba yun?
Yes, ma'am. If I may...
And of course, the first question that you wish to be answered, considering na may nakapasok na 6.4 billion na shabu, sino ang nagpasok nito sa Pilipinas? I want to refresh your memory, Commissioner Faldon. Walang makakapag-import without the importer's accreditation. You likewise said, what with the ample requirements which are being required from the importer, walang kayang itagong information ang importer from the Bureau of Customs. Now, we are talking about this specific shipment that pertains to 6.4 billion of shabu, which shook the Bureau of Customs and even your leadership of the BOC when this shabu was apprehended in the Valenzuela warehouse. Question, Commissioner. This is something na hindi mo dapat nakakalimutan. Sino po ang importer nito?
I would like to be given time to check on who's the specific importer of that shabu, ma'am. But the sequence of that apprehension, I can relate to this court,
If
Your
I
Honor.
may interrupt, Commissioner Faeldon, would you agree with me if I would say that as head of the BOC, nalusutan ka ng 6.4 billion na shabu, nakapasok sa bansa, that is equivalent to 604 kilos? Diba? The first question that will pop up in your mind, sino ang nagpasok nito? Because you are answerable during that time, at least being the head of the Bureau of Customs. I find it strange that an incident as big as this during the time ay makakalimutan nyo po. This is something na hindi nyo dapat makalimutan because it casted doubt to your
Your Honor,
leadership as head of the BOC.
Ang alam kong nag-import, sila Taguba. But I want to be corrected if hindi po sila ang nag-import niyan. Nagparating sa bansa. Yung importer mismo, in the packing list, because this is, ma'am, if I be given just 1 minute to explain this, so that you are correct, ma'am, the nation has to know the truth about this. You may agree or disagree with me, ma'am, but please give me chance to. Because this has been tackled by the nation in 2017. This importation, ma'am, the existence of a possible shabu that came into the country was relayed to us by Chinese customs. I received the information 10 o'clock in the evening. By 2 a.m. following day, that's just 4 hours, nahanap na po namin kung na-absent siya. So that's why I beg to disagree that nakalusot po sa amin. Hinanap ko po, ma'am, because I was given the information that there's a shabu, possible shipment of shabu na galing sa China. And the information was given to us. So I give instruction to the intelligence division. I give them the information and they look for it. So that is how this shabu came in. At nahanap po namin, ma'am, not a single kilo went to the streets. I think yung sinasabing nalusutan, yes, I take the responsibility since 2017. But if you read the Customs Modernization and Tariff Act, there's a clear delineation of the tasking of the commissioner and the customs collector. And in that law, it's very specific that only the collector has the right to release shipments. So of the 38 ports, it is impossible for the commissioner to check every shipment. That's why it is delineated to them by the law. The verification and authority to release all those shipments does not rely on the commissioner anymore. It is now on the individual port collectors. So, but when I received the information that there is a possible importation of shabu that passed through customs, it took us 4 hours to locate that, ma'am. And I want to take that as something that I did good, contrary to the perception that I let it go. I did not let it go, Your Honor.
Commissioner Faeldon, let me complete the context of my question. When this representation made use of the term nalusutan, nahuli niyo yung shabu, pero hindi niyo nahuli yung importer. And today, I am asking you, sino ang importer? You cannot even say an information which is supposed to be highly important because of the huge amount of prohibited drugs which were apprehended by you. Hindi ho ba quite strange yan na hindi nyo matandaan, or perhaps you did not bother to check? Sino po ang importer nito? For me, Commissioner Faeldon, it is not enough that you apprehended the shabu. You should have arrested the people responsible for the shipment of shabu as well. Kung parehas nyo pong nahuli, yung shabu at yung tao, you might be correct. Hindi po kayo nalusutan. Pero nahuli nyo yung shabu, hindi nyo nahuli yung tao, I hope, with all due respect, you will understand why I use the terminology nalusutan ang BOC.
Yes, Your Honor.
Aminado siya, nalusutan. Alam na, talagang lumalabas, piki po yung war on drugs. Nakita ninyo ba? Subaybayan po natin mga kababayan ang pagpapatuloy ng investigasyon ng Quadcom. Sa mga naghanap ng malinis and spacious fitness gym, pumunta lang po kayo sa aming Colossal Fitness Gym. We also offer Grab Car Rental with our brand new 2023 model ng Toyota Innova. We also accept booking for those who are planning to travel via PAL, Cebu Pacific, and other airline companies, local and international, and bills payment for Meralco Bills, PLDT, Aleco Bills, etc. Ang Colossal Fitness Gym is located at 3rd floor Security Bank Building, Landco Business Park, Legazpi City, Albay. For inquiries, look for Chilon Maravillas. Contact number 0966-802-0949. Yan yung aming Innova. Lagi na pong matao sa amin. Pati mga foreigners po, tingnan ninyo, mga British tourists sila. Ang lalaki ng katawan na, mga kababayan, nag-gym sa amin. Ito naman po, Indian National. Ito mga mga European sila. Ito naman yung bago naming product na binibenta online, Eye Glow Serum. Whitening po siya galing sa South Korea. Tingnan ninyo yung epekto sa aking anak na architect entrepreneur, Riz Maravillas. For inquiries, look for Riz Maravillas on FB. Ito naman po, Firmax Firming and Lifting Cream. Pinapahid po ito sa mga pulses and affected area. Mainam po ito sa mga pains at paninigas na mga kasukasuan. Ito po, Automax Radiant Serum. Sa mukha naman yung application. Anti-aging po siya. You will look 10 years younger than your age. Sa mga cancer patients naman po, baka lang gusto ninyo itong itry. Nengxia Red Mix Fruit Drink. Hindi man po siya gamot, food supplement siya. Kaya lang, gawa siya mga kababayan sa goji berry. Yung goji berry may anti-cancer properties. Yung mga inquiries ninyo, dumiretso na lang kayo sa aming messenger sa Facebook para masagot namin agad. Ayos po. Ako po si Dante Maravillas. Bye-bye. God bless.